Hey guys, this is MasterMinds Creative Construction back here again, and I'm going to show you how to build a simple house in Google SketchUp. This will be my second video log, and I hope you watched the first one already, because I think that will be very helpful if you're new to SketchUp. So you probably want to watch that video before you watch this, because you won't even have an idea of what I'm doing. But let me go ahead and start this off. So you want to, probably what I would do is I would start off with your square tool or drawer, and I'm just going to do something really simple. I'm not going to really care about the measurements. Right down here it will show your measurements and your dimensions down here for how big it is, but I'm not going to worry about that now. So I'm just going to do a little quick simple tutorial on this. So I'm going to start that out and draw that to about let's do about right there. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use the push-pull tool, and this is the fun tool. This is what gives it the 3-dimension to it and the depth, and it turns into a cube basically. Now what I would use is this is what I would personally use is, when you do this, you want to press down the control key, and you'll notice that a little plus sign appears by the cursor, and this tells you that when you pull it up, it'll leave this surface on the bottom, so there's like now a hole created on the bottom of it, and you'll see that in just a second. So let me go ahead and do this, and I'm going to look at the measurements down here for this because I want this to be closer. Well, actually, let's put this at about, yeah, let's just do about around 5 feet. So there's your basic cube. This is the and see, there it is. See, if I just do a regular cube like this, and if you just pull it up, well, actually it may keep it. Yeah, I guess it does keep it, but this way is the better way of doing it. This way there's some other features that will make that be more useful. So let me go ahead and undo this and undo again, and I could just use the shortcut keys, but I'm just gonna do that. So then what you want to do is create the roof. Now this is also the fun part. You want to split this top part in half to create your roof. So basically what you want to use is your pencil tool, and you just find the center, and you'll see when it is in the center when you see the blue dot, like so, and that is the halfway point between both of these. So you want to make sure you do that right, because if you don't, then it's not going to look even or centered, and it's not going to look good. And then what you do to raise it, now there's 2 different ways of doing this. You can do it this way, which I think is the harder way of doing it and takes a little bit more time. You can do it this way and just draw your center line up. So you could do it this way and just connect these 2 points, and then go ahead and delete this line. You could do it that way and then just bring this across like so. Or the way that I like to do it is, the way I've been using it, or the way that I always typically do it, is this way. Is use your move tool with the 4 little arrows and going different directions, and you find your center again. You click down, and you want to find. Okay. Yeah. You just pull straight up. And you can see kind of where to go when it turns to a solid or a dashed blue line. That's your your vertical axis. That kind of tells you where you're going. You can go down too. You can create some cool different shapes and stuff by doing this. There's so many different outcomes and possibilities in SketchUp, it's crazy. That's one big reason I like using this program, is because there's so many different things you can do and use. So there's your basic house. Then what you want to do to give some detail is, of course, you just want to add the door, or a door. And this, it's not going to really matter for this. Well, I will do this though, so you can see kind of again. I'll do this with the center, so you have a center point. And then let me finish this off. And I'm just going to copy this square and move it straight over. And there you go, got that. Now, so you got your door. And you could delete this line, it's optional if you want to keep that or not. Sometimes I keep it just for effects or whatever. And looks. So you got your door, and then you want to do your windows by doing just regular squares. You can just do this. Actually, let me... So this one's the same. Let me just copy this. Oh, and if you want to copy something or copy a shape, you can pretty much copy anything in SketchUp. By copying something, you just, so what you do is you highlight the shape or the area that you want selected to be copied or transferred. So you do that, and it doesn't have to be the lines. It'll include the lines once you have the shape, the surface area selected, and you go to your arrows. So you go here, and then you can just press. This is the other thing you can do. You can press Control again, and it'll bring up the plus sign or the positive sign, whatever you want to call that. And you can just move that straight across. And I'm going to center that right about there. And there you go. There's your, that's how you copy. And then I'm also going to, I think I'm going to put like a little, attic vent or something up here just for cool purposes. So you got your little attic vent. So there's your basic house. Now something I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to paint this so it looks real, and then I think I'm going to put this video on end. So let me go ahead and paint bucket. So you have all your different selections and paint. You have your wood, your water, your vegetation, translucent. That's for doing glass and windows and stuff. Make them clear. You have your tile, your stone, sketchy, roofing, metal, markers, ground cover, fencing, color named, colors, carpet and textures, textiles, and brick and cladding. We want to use brick and cladding. And let's see. I'll go with this kind. I'll go with this color. And something you can also do too is you can edit the color and you can make it look a little bit different, or the brick or the texture. Actually, it's a texture. Kind of like Minecraft, you can edit the texture and you can change the color and the look of it. And I'm going to show you that right now. So what you do is, once you have it painted and selected, you go to your edit, and you can just use you have your color wheel here, your rainbow color wheel, and you can just, you can choose where you want this to be selected. So you could move it around, and you can even do like blue. Not like what I would want to use though. I would just want to use the basic. And I'm going to do this kind of like where it was, and I'm going to make it a little bit darker, right around there, and a little bit lighter. And so that's just, and then you can also go down here and you can change the texture and how big it is and how spread out it is. But I'm not going to use that right now. And then for my windows, I'm going to go to translucent. And these are all your different translucent glass paints right here. You have your like block color or your block texture for like glass blocks. You have just blue clear glass. You have your line glass. You have your golden glass. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this color would be. You have your gray, which I use most often. You have your green glass, and I don't get that one either. I don't really use it. You have this one, and you have these other ones. But I'm not going to really mess with those right now. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these. And I'm going to go ahead and paint the door too. I normally don't paint the door just glass or translucent, but I'm just doing that so you can see. And then for the little window up here, well actually I'm just going to paint that glass too. So it's going to be a window, I guess, for now. So there's your well, I guess you have to do the roof. I almost forgot about that. So you want to go down to roofing, and you can select your different roofs. I'm just going to go with a basic. You have well, these are the two basic that I typically use. Well, actually, yeah, these three. I normally only use this one because I like this one the best, the looks of it. But this one works. All these actually work, but I'm gonna just use this one, my basic. And you can kind of see that I didn't draw my house to scale, so the shingles or whatever are kind of big. So you can fix that by going to your edit. And like I said earlier, you can go down here and you can change the length of each of those. And it should be connected. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna just do one. Yep, see? It connects this one with this one, so it changes the height and the width of both of the, or actually the texture. See, it just got smaller, so it looks more proportional. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna put this video an end, and I'll be doing another video probably shortly. If not, I'll do another one probably tomorrow. So see you later, guys.